It is extremely relevant in our times. We can have a look at the mechanics of fear being introduced into a society, of what it can lead to, and of the radicalization that is actually taking place in a society instilled by fear. In a small society, in a small community that we see in the beginning, which we could call hyggeligt, we also have problems. I don't like you, you took my girlfriend in high school, something like this. Small things that build up, that are there, but we control them. What happens in the play is that as witchcraft is introduced, people start to make use of it in order to take revenge, in order to gain something, in order to rise to power, which they wouldn't have been able to before.
Jeg så Bridget Bishop med djævlen. Jeg så George Jacobs med djævlen.
These girls that are sort of actually starting this whole hysteria, they are oppressed. They either get married or they stay servants all their lives. So there is really not much possibility of social improvement for these girls. So there is an underlying theme of radicalization because of a lack of possibilities. And that is actually what happens with Abigail. As she falls in love with or has this affair with Mr. Proctor, she feels that he opened her eyes. That's what she says. She feels that he showed her how hypocritical this society actually is, and made her feel something, made her be someone. And then he takes that away from her because he sort of drops her, ends the affair and goes back to his wife and his 3 kids, leaving her alone, absolutely disillusioned, in great despair, and with no way to go. And in her great despair, she actually decides to do something with witchcraft because she feels there's no other way. That's very radical, and we can sort of translate that obviously into our times quite easily, actually, I think. Everybody has something to lose, and that makes people very vulnerable and very susceptible to going along with things which might not be right.